Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express.
Hits one! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nakata, and he's managed to get free. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now the finish! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
And it's Zico. Van Bouten. And that's been won straight back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mateus. That's a good ball out wide. And that's been intercepted. Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the finish! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Roberto Baggio! And he has kept it out somehow.
Roberto Baggio is offering a right smile there.
Romario, he's played him through. Oh, super ball. He's through now. Great chance! And it's Nakata. And here's Baggio. And the shot's on him. Great hit! And he can clear it away. Taken back almost at once. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, that was vital. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Costa Curta has been caught there, it's a foul. Bale. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, and he's through the middle. Messi, in by Messi. He's got full. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Zico gets flagged offside. Van Bouten. Oh, played right into his path. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's from Mario. Real chance! Yes! It is no contest. It is a landslide. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Botafogo are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
The attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
71,550.
And here's from Mario. Beckenbauer simply refused to be outdone there. Time and again they are repelled. Botafogo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
Oh, what has happened here? Tries a shot! It's a goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitution.
Botafogo choosing to make the first change. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Quality ball. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, no joy this time. Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. Mateus. Cantona. He's through here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Cantona. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Roberto Baggio. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's through and all alone! Big chance! Cantona. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a nicely measured pass. Shot a goal! Sticks it away!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Number 7.
Botafogo are having a ball here.
Number 13.
Can he latch on to this?
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Bellingham. Coming on the field. Number 9.
And we have our
Messi.
very first corner.
Number 24. Maradona. Number 23. Beckham.
Shapes to shoot. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation. Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's run loose here. Now it's Bale. Nakata. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Stoichkov. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Batistuta. And he's in on goal. He's going for goal. What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish of true class!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 13 minutes is number 11, Stoichkov.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Roberto Carlos, Van Balten promptly onto that, and that is that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Cafu. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bale. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Roberto Carlos. Well, played right into his path. And he's there to belt it away. Now that looks a decent ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Almost half an hour in now. And here's Batistuta. That's a shade optimistic. Bellingham. Nakata. Diogo Costa. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. No, not quite.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Roberto Carlos. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Cafu cuts out the pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Roberto Baggio! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
The goal scorer.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
That's a nicely measured pass.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Has been indicated.
Bale stood up well to him there. Oh, that's a nice ball. Van Balten gets over and intercepts. Beckenbauer. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Some first-half thoughts?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. And we are back underway. Pass is just off target. Bellingham. Well timed, excellent interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Stoichkov. Batistuta. Van Balten. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
The attendance for this match
delicate
was
chip through.
71,649.
Serginho. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's Bale! He scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You just know there is no stopping that.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Baggio. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Has a look and plays it forward. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Serginho. Coming on the field.
Bellingham.
Number 9. Messi. Number 23. Beckham. Substitutions taking place.
Baggio puts his foot on the gas. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He might be in here!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Now it's Batistuta. And here's a player who has defined a
2
generation.
added minutes has been indicated.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Deep into stoppage time. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Can he latch on to this? He gets big! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That's Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! Oh, split-second reaction.
Roberto Baggio clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Bale! He's done very well to get to that.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That's a good run down the left. He's picked his way through. Swings in across. Terrific header! It's in! Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
After 17 minutes is number 17.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Well seen. Saw that coming. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Nice control. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Baggio.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he's managed to get rid. Vinicius Junior. To Roberto.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Bellingham. And it's Bale. And he was quick to react. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the pass is intercepted.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bellingham. Roberto has created one goal already. Roberto Carlos. Serginho. Now that's well seen too. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
There will be 3
Looking
minutes
to set
added
free a
time.
runner. He is through here. And Messi! That's a half-decent try. There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Vinicius Junior, he's got away. He's got the shot away! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! 2 up now, and they are cruising. You run short of superlatives. That was extra special.
The execution here was absolutely awesome. They should be erecting a statue in his honour for that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
The match was 70,987.
Bellingham. And Serginho. Not the most accurate pass. Kante did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Adams. Belletti. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Hirotoshi Nakata.
Intercepts the
Coming
throw.
on to
That's well
replace
read.
him is number 9, Messi.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's fabulous.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Oh, good ball. Shots on here. And here's Bale. And he's running through. Bale! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Baggio. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And Messi!
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Roberto Baggio. Well, they can break here. Well, played right into his path. And he thumps it clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
2 added minutes has been
Beckenbauer
indicated.
with the clearance. And smartly reclaimed. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glory. And the shot! And another try! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Great ball if he can get... Mbappe! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Roberto Baggio has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Van der Vaart. Ronaldo. Can he finish? He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Distributed tidily. That's a nicely measured pass. Bale gets flagged offside. Well read, nice interception. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Under an awful lot of pressure. Now who's going to be first to this? Milan looking to pass their way, and he'll shoot here! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nakata looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Bale. Cafu. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Bale. Vinicius Junior. Adams gets over and intercepts. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And he cuts out the supply. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. And it's Baggio. Now it's Bale. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Milan finding their passes. That's good play. Skillfully. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact,
and a quick announcement
or
for
else.
the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, important interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's managed to get free. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bale tries a header! He's kicked it out just.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
The attendance for this match was 80,953.
Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bale. Rodri. Adams.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi is in a really good position out wide.
Substitution.
And we have our very first corner. Baggio gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van der Vaart. Lovely. Now the finish! Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player.
Roberto Baggio! Vinicius Junior. And that's another good win of the ball. Vinicius Junior. Oh, super find. Mbappe. He is just caressing the ball. Messi.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Tries a shot! And he's hit it too high.
Substitution for Milan. Number 20, Mbappe.
So, time for changes
Number
on
23,
both sides, actually.
Rafael van der Vaart. Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field, number 18, Owen. Number 17, Hirotoshi Nakata. Number 22,
Messi.
Perez.
Messi! Goal!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the
There
time
will
he
be
picked up
5
the
minutes
flight at
added
that, it was
time.
too late.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Adams. Costa Curta. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding
Hello,
on it, but
everybody, and
it is
welcome to
equally
today's
clear and
match.
very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
A fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more disciplined than people credit him.
Nakata! Nakata! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So, a breakthrough already.
Roberto Baggio, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nicely worked. It's Bale! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Gabriel. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's quick to snatch it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Roberto Carlos.
That was lovely, that.
And that is expertly dealt with. Looks for the finish! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Looking for the run. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Bale! Baggio gets flagged offside. Bale. Roberto Carlos. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, they've got it again.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Not the most accurate pass. Beckenbauer. And it's Baggio. Bale. Great position here. Decent hit! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Nakata.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to
We'll do it
inform
back
you
on the
that
first 45
CCTV
minutes.
is now
Well,
in
I think the
operation
scoreline
for your
offers a fair
safety.
reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. It's Bale! Oh, a very decent attempt. Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And that has put paid to that. Nakata. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Out again for a throw-in. Messi. And it's Eto'o. That is good alertness. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a little off target. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Foyt
The
cuts
attendance
it
for
out.
this match was 71,649.
He's got away. This is promising. Mbappe.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nakata. Now the finish!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira wins the duel this time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Has a goal! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to clear it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, super ball! He is through here! Beckham! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kaka. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's
The game
match.
should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Roberto Baggio! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Played back in. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's played him through. Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! He's delivered all right! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Oh no, what has happened here? Big fail! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Roberto Carlos. Nakata. Can he put it away? It's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Has a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. Baggio gets flagged offside. "30 minutes gone."
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Just too much on that. And he's quick to snatch it back. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! Right back in the game! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Five minutes till the break. Might be danger here. Roberto Baggio! And he's managed to get rid. Bale. Marquinhos.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Gone for a
time.
throw-in. Nakata. Roberto Baggio. And it's Bale. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Nakata. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. And he's heaved it away. Good spot, he's seen the run. Van Balten cuts it out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Schneider. He could be in here. Gets a good foot in there. Bale. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost... And Torres!
Substitution.
It's skewed away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Messi. Well, that looks a good ball through. Roberto Baggio. And that is going out for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Him is number 10. Bellingham.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Messi tries to crash through the challenge, but no. And it's Fernando Torres. Can he spark a counter here? Messi! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
So there's going to be another change here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Roberto Baggio. Palmer. Conte. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Van Balten makes the interception. Van Balten gets over and intercepts. Fires from distance.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Bellingham. Serginho. To Messi. Always onto this. Fernando Torres. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Baggio. That is good strength. And he thumps it clear.
Roberto Baggio, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Roberto spots it and intercepts. Beckham, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Serginho, and here's Baggio. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Bale. Nakata. Now it's Mbappe. Neatly clipped into space. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. No, that's been intercepted. Lobbed in behind. Cafu calmly anticipates. Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's hoisted clear. It's a goal kick. Bellingham. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He'll try to keep this alive. And it's Baggio. Beraldo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bellingham. Bellingham.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Serginho. And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So neither side has yet broken through.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Thinks one through. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Nakata looking to get on the end of this. Bellingham. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Mbappe! He's got it! And Batistuta! That was superb goalkeeping!
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Was 70,987.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Bale. Coming on the field
It's
is
Maradona.
number 24, Maradona.
Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
The referee has given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mbappe. Van Bauten. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Batistuta! It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
The goal scorer.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
On the field, number 13.
So the first goal of the game.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
Number 23.
And here's Messi.
Beckham.
Messi! He has done it! They have stolen level at the last! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Oh, that's well spotted. Camavinga tries to dink it in, played back in. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Maradona, Beraldo. And that's it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a
Just a
draw
quick
was
reminder
always
today,
likely to
please
be on the...
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's a lovely neat pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
So I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shapes to shoot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nakata, the ball has bounced loose now, and that is a little undercooked. Messi, now it's Owen. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He won't be happy with that one. Maradona! It's Maradona! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Maradona has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. That's going in strongly.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Van Balten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckham stood up well to him there. That's gone loose. Messi. Serginho. Now it's Roberto Baggio. That's really well manoeuvred. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Beckham. Thuram. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's really nicely played. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Lampard did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Gets his pass away. And it's Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Owen. And it's Messi. He's looking wide.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He's onside, and the shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. And there is the half-time whistle. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
He has found the way through. He's having a go. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Maradona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Van Bouten tries to clear. Now it's Beckham. And now a sudden chance to counter. And no, he's seen through all of that. And he's lost his man here. Oh, good ball. Has a go! Tries to get it clear. Lampard.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means Bale!
The attendance for this match
A collective
was
sigh of relief from the defence.
70,787.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Roberto Carlos. Lampard, a true great in every sense of the word. Maradona running with the ball. Maradona. Nakata. He's found a way through. Now it's Bale. And that is it's Basho! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Messi. Now it's Maradona. And here's Owen. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Baggio. And here's a chance. And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
And the shot! He scores! Back to within one. Interesting.
The goal scorer
That is lovely. Finished
after
with
79
amazing
minutes
expertise.
Oh, that's a
Number
measured
20.
delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing
Number
another.
13.
They only need one more chance.
Hiroshi Nakata.
Patience is key.
Number 11.
Madrid have their
Bale.
second corner now.
Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field, number 9.
Costa Curta
Messi.
with the clearance.
Number 24.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're
Substitution.
really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Maradona. Maradona takes control of it and he's on the move. Van Bouten calmly anticipates. And it's Maradona.
4
He's had
added
it
minutes
nicked
has been
away.
indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. He is through here. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late
Substitution in
drama.
progress.
To further improve their position of comfort. No, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps...